Yes, we're live once again. Good morning, everyone. So, today you will learn how to solve routine and non routine problem. Okay, today you're going to learn how to solve routine and non routine problems involving basic operations of integers using appropriate strategies and tools. So what you need to know is that after completing this lesson, you are expected to solve routine and non-routine problems involving addition and subtraction of integers using appropriate strategies and tools. Now we're going to have this integers clue. So I'm write happy face if the word represents a positive integers and sad face if negative integer. Let's start. So write happy face if the word represents a positive integer and sad face if not. So number one, deposit. Number two, withdrawal. Number three, profit. Number four, loss. Number five, gain. Okay, let's start. Okay, let's start. You have 5 seconds to answer the following or 10 seconds. Your timer starts now. Okay, I think you are already done. So let's reveal the answer. So for deposit, we have happy face. For withdrawal, we have sad face. For profit, we have happy face. For loss, we have happy face. And for gain, we have happy face. Congratulations. Next, what's new? The teaching force of Pantal Elementary School, so the teaching force of Pantal Elementary School wanted to become healthier and wanted to lose weight. So after the class, the teachers decided to jog around the oval of Manawag Sports Complex. So on the first month, they lose a total of 10 kilograms and lose 7 kilograms on the second month. So how many kilograms did they lose in 2 months? Okay, here are the steps in solving word problems. So number one, you need to understand. So you need to know what is as. So under that, the kilograms they lose in 2 months. So what is as in our given problem is about the kilograms they lose in 2 months. Next, what are the given facts? So in the first month, they lose 10 kilograms. On the second month, they lose 7 kilograms. For step number two, we need to plan. So after understanding, we need to plan. So that the strategy that we're going to use here is that we're going to write a mathematical sentence. So the problem can be solved by adding the given facts. So, so the first one is, how do we represent a loss in 10 kilograms? So we represent a loss in 10 kilograms as negative 10. Then, how do we represent a loss in 7 kilograms? So we represent it as negative 7. Therefore, the mathematical sentence is 10, a negative 10 plus negative 7 is equal to n. Okay, you may use any letter. Any letter will do. If you want letter A, B, C, D, E, F, G, etc., you could use that aside from letter N. Next, so after understand, plan, the next one is solve. So our mathematical sentence is negative 10 plus negative 7 is equal to n. So to solve that, we need to follow the rules in adding integers. So if we add integers, both of which are both negative, their answer must be negative, like that. So if you're going to add negative 10 plus negative 7, so 10 plus 7, that will become 17. Then copy the symbol of negative sign. So the answer there is they lose 17 kilograms after 2 months. Very good. And the last one to check if your answer is correct, we could use a number line. So to check the answer, so we need to moving 7 units. So loss in the second month from negative 10, loss in the first month. So they lose 10 kilograms in the first month. So that is negative 10. Then they lose again another 7 kilograms in the second month. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we stop at negative 17. So thus the answer is correct. Now you could try this. Let's do this one. Do this. Martha is in the 6th floor of the hotel where she is working. She went to the canteen 3 floors up to buy foods. On what floor of the hotel is the canteen located? So I will give you 1 minute to answer that question. Later on, we're going to reveal the answer. Your time starts now. So in answering a word problem, you need to follow this step. You need to understand. So you must know what is asked, what are the given facts. Then you need to plan. So in planning, you need to use some strategies. Like you're going to write the mathematical sentence. What is the operation that we're going to use? Like that. And number 3, you're going to solve. So you're going to solve it. And number 4, to know if your answer is correct, you may check. You may use a number line if possible. Okay. Okay, 30 seconds remaining. So 30 seconds remaining. Okay. I think you are all done. So I think you're done. So let's do this. I repeat, the problem is Martha is in the 6th floor of the hotel where she is working. She went to the canteen 3 floors up to buy foods. On what floor of the hotel is the canteen located? Okay, let's check your answers. So I'm going to reveal our answer. No? So first, in order to solve the given problem, you must understand it. Okay, understand. So you must know what is asked. So what is asked there? So what is asked in our given problem is the location of the canteen of the hotel. So the hotel has a canteen. So where is it located? On what floor does it located? So what is being asked there is the location of the canteen of the hotel. Next, after knowing what is asked, you need to know what are the given facts. So what are the given facts? So Martha is in the 6th floor of the hotel. So Martha is in the 6th floor of the hotel. Then she went to the canteen 3 floors up. We use the word, the description up. So what do you mean by that? Next. So after knowing what is asked, what are the given facts? Next is the plan. So what are your plans? You need to know the strategy. So the strategy that we're going to use is that we're going to write a mathematical sentence. So the problem can be solved by adding the given facts. So you need to add the given facts. No? So what are the given facts there? How do we represent 6th floor? Since Martha is on the 6th floor, that is positive 6 because it's the beginning. Then how do we represent it 3 floors up? Since the word up represents plus. So another plus, then you write 3 because it's 3 floors up. So 1, 2, 3, so plus 3. So therefore, the mathematical sentence is positive 6 plus positive 3 is equal to n. Okay, n. So positive 6 plus positive 3 is equal to n. So write the word letter n. If you want n, if you don't want the letter n, you could use any letter like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, etc., etc. Next. So after knowing the mathematical sentence, we're going to solve it. So positive 6 plus positive 3 is equal to n. So note, you need to follow the rules in adding integers. So in adding integers, you need to first, if they are both positive, add them. If they are both negative, add them, then copy the negative sign. Then if they are both, if one is positive and one is negative, it depends. The answer will be dependent on the given number. Okay. So if we're going to add positive 6 by positive 3, the answer is positive 9. Okay, the answer is positive 9. So, to check, so the answer there is the canteen is located in the 9th floor of the hotel. So the canteen is located in the 9th floor of the hotel. Next, to check if the answer is correct, we could use a number line. So moving 3 units from positive 6 thus the answer is correct, like this one. So positive 6. So from positive 6 going up. So from right, so going to right. So 1, 2, 3. So we stop up positive 9. It means to say the location of the hotel canteen is on the 9th floor. So did you get the correct answers? If yes, congratulations! You can now proceed to the next activity. If no, read and study again activity number 1 and answer the questions below. So we have the following questions, follow-up questions. What are your wrong answers? Why? Okay. You may give your answers. So what are your wrong answers and why? So what is the correct answer? Okay, write your answer on your notebook. Note, if all your answers are correct, you can now proceed to the next activity. But if your answer is not correct, you could not proceed to our next activity. Next, since many of you got the correct answer, I think you got it right. Let's proceed to the next question. Question number 2. While inside the science laboratory, one of the grade 6 pupils noticed that the temperature of the room was 9 degrees Celsius. When the class ended and transferred to a computer laboratory, the pupil observed that the temperature was negative 3 degrees Celsius. What change in the temperature did the grade 6 pupil experience? So, to solve this problem, we need to follow the steps and solving word problems. So, number 1, we need to understand the given problem. So, what is us? So, what is us there is the change in temperature experienced by the grade 6 pupil. Next, what are the given facts? So the given facts there are the temperature in science laboratory is 9 degrees Celsius, while the temperature in computer laboratory is negative 3 degrees Celsius. Therefore, we need to plan. So therefore, we need to have a plan. So let's plan. So in planning, we need to write a mathematical sentence and we need to identify the operation that we're going to use. So our problem can be solved by subtracting the given facts. So it is a subtraction. So how do we represent 9 degrees Celsius? So 9 degrees Celsius, as given in our problem, since it's the beginning, it's positive 9 because it's there 9 degrees Celsius. 9 could be plus 9 or without any positive sign, that is still a positive integer. So plus 9, positive 9. So how do we represent 3 degrees Celsius? So we represent 3 degrees Celsius as negative 3. So therefore, the mathematical sentence is positive 9 minus negative 3 is equal to n. So positive 9 minus negative 3 is equal to n. In order to get the change in temperature. After knowing the mathematical sentence, you are on the third step, which means you're going to solve it. So to solve it, we need to follow the rules and subtracting integers. So we had studied before about the rules in subtracting integers. So positive 9 minus negative 3 is equal to n. So positive 9 plus positive, we change the minus sign into positive because it's one rule in subtraction that when it is a negative sign, we're going to change it to positive sign. We're going to have the what we call additive inverse property. So we're going to invert their property. So the positive will become negative, the plus sign will become minus sign. So that is positive 9 plus positive 3 is equal to, you're going to add this, positive 12. So the change in temperature is 12 degrees Celsius. Okay, to check if your answer is correct, we could use a number line to check the answer. So temperature at the computer lab is negative 3 degrees Celsius, while the temperature at the science lab is positive 9 degrees Celsius. So if we're going to subtract those, we're going to get negative 12. So thus, the answer is correct. So we're going to count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you get negative 12. 12 degrees Celsius, I should say. So 12 degrees Celsius. That's not negative 12. It's 12. Okay. Let's do this. Let's try this one. Sample. Rico and Marlo joined a swimming contest. Rico swam 20 meters per half hour while Marlo swam 12 meters per half hour. What is the difference in their speed? Okay, we're going to get the difference about the speed of Rico and Marlo. Okay, I will give you 1 minute to answer that problem if you understand our discussion. Your timer starts now. I'm going to repeat the given problem. So we have there Rico and Marlo joined a swimming contest. Rico swam 20 meters per half hour, while Marlo swam 12 meters per half hour. So what is the difference in their speed? So we're going to know what's the difference in their speed. Okay, what's the difference in their speed? So I think 1 minute is already over. Since 1 minute is already over, let's try to reveal the correct answer. Yeah, let's do this. To get the correct answer, we need to follow the following steps in solving word problems. You need to understand. So under that, we need to know what is us and what are the given facts. So what is us in our given problem about Rico and Marlo is that the difference in their speed, their swimming speed. Okay. What are the given facts? So Rico swam 20 meters per half hour. So, and Marlo swam 12 meters per half hour. Okay. Next, after knowing all what is asked, what are the given facts, we're going to plan. So the strategy that we're going to use is that we're going to make a mathematical sentence or write a mathematical sentence. So the problem can be solved by subtracting the given facts. Excuse me. How do we represent 20 meters? So represent 20 meters, it's positive 20. How do we represent a 12 meters? 12 meter, it's positive 12. Okay. Therefore, the mathematical sentence is positive 20 minus positive 12 equals n. So I forgot to write the letter n there, or any letter will do. That's correct. No. Now, let's solve. So positive 20 minus positive 12 is equal to n. So positive 20 plus negative 12 is equal to positive 8. Okay, note, we need to follow the rules in subtracting integers. Always follow the rules. So if you don't follow the rules, you will get the correct, your answer will become incorrect. So the answer there is the difference in their speed is positive 8 meters per half hour, or the 8 meters per half hour. So by checking it using a number line, we could use a number line to check the answer. So moving 12 units from positive 20, thus the answer is correct. Okay, thus the answer is correct. And so thus the answer is correct. So moving 12 units from positive 20, thus the answer is correct. So from positive 20, you're going to move to positive 12 to get the difference between the two. So from, moving 12 units. Yan. Ay, nagkamali yun. No? Nagkamali. Oo. Positive 8 yun. Then, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yan, tama. You will get positive 8. So, did you get the correct answer? So, if yes, congratulations. You can now proceed to the next activity. If no, read and study again activity 1 and answer the questions below. What are your wrong answers? Why you didn't get it right? Why? So what is the correct answer? So, if all your answers are correct, you can now proceed to the next activity. Congratulations. Now, what's more? Read the following word problems carefully. Solve each word problem by following these steps. Number 1, Ford tried to measure the temperature of his 2 refrigerators. He found out that one refrigerator has a temperature of negative 10 degrees Celsius and the other has negative 4 degrees Celsius. What is the difference between the two temperatures? So I will give you 2 minutes to answer question number 1 and 2 minutes to answer question number 2. Joseph saved 15 pesos from his allowance. From selling fruits, he also earned 65 pesos. How much money does Joseph have now? So how much money does Joseph have now? Later on, we're going to reveal the correct answer. How did we arrive with the correct answer? No? So what's more, so I'm going to repeat the problem again. So Ford tried to measure the temperatures of his two refrigerators. He found out that one refrigerator has a temperature of negative 10 degrees Celsius and the other has negative 4 degrees Celsius. So what is the difference between the two temperatures? Okay, Joseph saved 15 pesos from his allowance. From selling fruits, he also earned 65 pesos. How much money does Joseph have now? Okay, how much money does Joseph have now? Okay, okay. That's good. I think 4 minutes are over. 4 minutes is over. So let's reveal the answer. So 4 minutes is over. Let's reveal the answer. So for problem number 1, the answer is negative 6. So how did we arrive with negative 6? So first we need to know the what is the steps that we're going to follow are the following: understand, plan, solve, and check. So to understand that, we need to know what are the given facts, what is asked. So what is asked there is the difference between the temperatures of the two refrigerators. So the given facts there are the temperature of the first refrigerator is negative 10 degrees Celsius, while the temperature of the second refrigerator is negative 4 degrees Celsius. So we need, after identifying what is asked, what are the given facts, we have the mathematical sentence. So the problem can be solved by subtracting the given facts. So negative 10 minus negative 4 equals n. So negative 10 plus, since the subtraction sign follows a negative number, we're going to change it from positive to positive. And then the answer there is negative 6. So the difference of the temperature of the two refrigerators was negative 6 degrees Celsius. To check, so we need to move 4 units from negative 10. Next, how about problem number 2? So for problem number 2, what is asked there is the amount of money does Joseph have. So the given facts there are Joseph's savings was 15 pesos. The amount earned from selling fruits was 65 pesos. And plan, we need to have a mathematical sentence strategy that is positive 15 plus positive 65 equals n. So, or you may use any letter. A positive 15 plus positive 65 equals A, like that. You could use that. So to add positive 15 plus positive 65. So if you are still asking why we get positive 65, because of the word earn. So earn, it means positive. So positive 15 plus positive 65, you will get positive 80. So Joseph has 80 pesos. To check, you may check the number line there on our screen. Okay. Next, what I have learned. So read the word problem carefully. Solve it by following the steps. So I will give you 2 minutes to answer the given problem. So while Manawag is under general community quarantine, Lito and Lita take this opportunity to become fit. Lito runs 213 meters while Lita runs 200 meters. How many meters did the two children run? I'm going to repeat. So you still have 1 minute to solve this problem. So while Manawag is under general community quarantine, Lito and Lita take this opportunity to become fit. Lito runs 213 meters while Lito runs 200 meters. How many meters did the two children run? Okay, 1 minute. Okay, enjoy your time. Just keep on solving. Solve, solve, solve. So one technique in solving problems is that you need to know what are those magic words. So we have some magic words there, like how many, like that, all, like that, numbers. Those are some clue or some hidden clue, like that. So 1 minute is over. I think you are done. Let's reveal the answer. Okay, to check, the distance in meters covered by the two children is what is being asked in our given problem. So the given facts there are Lito runs 213 meters while Lito runs 200 meters. So what are the strategies you're going to do? So you're going to write a mathematical sentence. So the problem can be solved by adding the given facts. Positive 213 plus positive 200. Because we use the addition symbol there, add, or the operation that we had used is addition because it states there how many meters did the two children run. So we need to combine the meter did the how far or the distance they have covered. So to solve that, so the mathematical sentence there is positive 213 plus positive 200 is equal to n. To solve that, 213 plus 200, you will get 413, positive 400. So the total distance covered by the two children is 413 meters. To check, you're going to use a number line like that. Okay. As you can see, we have a number line there. Okay. Next, for your assessment, you're going to read the following word problems carefully. Solve each word problem by following steps. By following the steps. So number one, so I will give you, I think, 5 minutes. 5 minutes to answer the following problem. 5 minutes. Your timer starts now. So I'm going to read the problem number one. States, during summer season, Pedro observed that the temperature at Hoyohoy, Tangub City in the morning was 10 degrees Celsius. It further increased by 4 degrees Celsius in the afternoon. What was the temperature at Hoyohoy in the afternoon? Okay, next, number two. So, number one, we're dealing with temperature. Number two, Mr. Magante borrowed 1,500 pesos in one of the banks in Tangub. He also borrowed 3,500 in one of the banks in Uzames without interest. If after 1 year, he needs to return the said amount, how much money does he need to pay the two banks? So Mr. Magante borrowed 1,500 pesos in one of the banks in Tangub. He also borrowed 3,500 pesos in one of the banks in Ozames without interest. If after 1 year he needs to return the said amount, how much money does he need to pay the two banks? Next, problem number three. Tina sells ice candy in the school to get an allowance. On the first month, she gained a profit of 23 pesos and 30 pesos on the succeeding month. How much profit did Tina earn? I repeat, Tina sells ice candy in the school to get an allowance. On the first month, she gained a profit of 22 pesos and 30 pesos on the succeeding month. How much profit did Tina earn? Number 4. Enteng's sky, Enteng's sky, Enteng's kite flies 35 feet above ground, while the kite of his friend Tony flies 20 feet above the ground. What is the distance between the two objects? Repeat. Enteng's kite flies 35 feet above ground, while the kite of his friend Tony flies 20 feet above the ground. What is the distance between the two objects? I'm sorry, I'll repeat. Enteng's kite flies 35 feet above the ground, while the kite of his friend Tony flies 20 feet above the ground. What is the distance between the two objects? Next, question number 5. The temperature at noon was 33 degrees Celsius. At 4 p.m., it was 18 degrees Celsius. How many degrees did the temperature drop? Or I'll repeat. The temperature at noon was 30 degrees Celsius. At 4 p.m., it was 18 degrees Celsius. How many degrees did the temperature drop? Okay, you still have 1 minute remaining. Okay, 1 minute remaining. Okay, take your time answering the given problem. You may use a calculator if you want for you to easily write your answer. 10 seconds remaining. 5. Okay, time is up. Let's check your answers. Okay, let's check your answers. For number 1, the answer is positive 14. Okay, positive 14. It's because the temperature at Hayohoy in the morning was 10 degrees Celsius and increased by 4 degrees increase. So you're going to add plus 4. So you will get positive 14. In number 2, the answer is negative 1,000, negative 5,000. Negative 5,000. Okay, negative. So 1,500 for the borrowed money in one of the banks in Tangub. Then 3,500 was the borrowed money in one of the banks in Osamis. So if you're going to borrow money, it means you have credit. So credit plus credit is another credit. Okay, additional credit. So he has a credit of negative 5,000. Okay, 5,000 because you're going to pay that. You borrow money. So 5,000 pesos. Next, for problem number 3, the answer is 53. So what is asked there is the profit Destino earned. And the first month, he gained a profit of 23. On the succeeding month, 30 pesos. So he got an earning of 53 pesos. On number 4, so we're going to have the distance between the two objects. The kite flies 35 feet and Tony's kite 20 feet above the ground. So let us find their distance. So to get their distance, we're going to minus them. So the distance between the two objects is 55 feet. So positive 35 plus positive 20 is 55 feet. And for number 5, what is asked there is the number of degrees does the temperature fall. So the temperature unknown was 32 degrees Celsius at 4 p.m. It was 18 degrees Celsius. So the mathematical sentence is positive 33 minus positive 18 is equal to n. So 33 plus negative 18 is equal to positive 15. So the answer is positive 15. Okay, for your additional activity, you're going to read the following word problems carefully. Solve each word problem by following the steps. So, but before that, who got 5? So, 5. Who got the correct answer? 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, congratulations. Study well. So, if you don't understand, you need to go back to the first activity until you understand it. Okay. So for additional activity, we're going to have this one. A messenger forgot on what floor in a building he would deliver his package. So with no one to ask for directions, he rode the elevator up to the 10th floor. Then he went down 5 floors and went up again 4 floors. So still he could not find the right floor. So he went up again 6 floors, then down again 3 floors, and decided to stop for a while. So on what floor did the messenger stop? So we are dealing with what floor does the messenger stop? Okay, thank you guys. So that's all for today. Thanks for listening. I'm your math tutor, Joker Salinas. Have a great day and thank you very much. Okay, we're done. Done. Okay, thank you so much for watching our stream. Very lovely stream yard. Okay, let's end our broadcast now. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you guys. We love you so much.